All right, so another great addition is a tachometer, and the tachometer is a big help.
Sorry. I can't. Once you get me started, I can't stop.
I didn't do anything.
I know.
Okay.
Why? Idiot.
Okay. Welcome back to the community, everybody, and thank you all for being part of it. I appreciate you being here. Please smash the subscribe button and the notification bell. Please do that so you'll be notified of every video. Hit the like button. It'll get the video out there. Please, it's free to hit the like button, and it helps the algorithm a lot. Today, we are going to do a video as promised, and it is about mods.
I'm going to interrupt you 1 second because I got a big event that I want to announce.
Oh, great. Go ahead.
So it's called Dubs on a Move. It will be June 6th in Clarion, PA.
Mm-hmm.
You can check it out on the Dubs on the Move Facebook page. Mini bikes are also welcome, and there will be camping.
Oh, that's cool.
Most people will camp Friday through Saturday night, and after the cruise, there is a big after party with bands. So make sure you check it out. Be there.
Good. Thank you very much.
You're
I'll go ahead and put a little photo up here of their Facebook page. And don't forget to check them out. That was sent to me by a friend, and Heather wanted to do the announcement on it. Okay, so we're going to do mods today. We're going to show you all the mods. 90% of them I have on hand to show you. Mods to the engine, the interior, the exterior, different things like that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then we're going to slam the bodywork hard. I'm going to try to have this done for the picnic. Hopefully, we'll see.
Don't worry, guys. I have the pressure on him.
She does.
He's in a pressure cooker right now.
All right, you ready to roll?
Ready to roll.
Let's get started.
Okay, the first thing we have here is the bamboo shelf, or also known as the partial tray. So it's great for, laying stuff on. I love these. I think they look so cool in a Beetle, and I'm going to show you what it looks like inside the car. Okay, so it goes in here. You can use little clamps to hold it on. That just gives you a generalized idea. And since there's so little space inside the Beetles, this is nice to lay stuff on. So I think that's a great mod, though.
It is.
I think it looks so cool.
It does. When it's all together, it'll look really nice there, and it does give you space to lay things. That's a great, great addition.
It's such a beachy thing. I like it.
Now, the next one would be pop-out windows. Now, these are originals, and if you see I have tape on here, glass, do not bump. It's because it was on the shelf down in the game room. Pop-out windows are a huge bonus. You can buy aftermarket ones, or you can go on the Sump Classified and buy original German. That's what these are. They make a big difference, I believe.
I love it.
Yeah.
The breeze, it
right.
Cools you down, blows through your hair.
Okay.
Makes you feel good.
And it does. It does. I'll show you something real quick on the vehicle, but these are a nice addition. If you find the originals, no, they're not cheap, but you can buy the aftermarket ones. I have not tried the aftermarket ones, so I'm not sure about the fit or the quality of it, but we'll see if you buy them that way. But those are the pop-out windows. They're a very, very great addition.
And also, we have a custom dash cover. And this will eliminate your glove box. However, you can put your tack and your speedometer and everything where you want it
to be. Right.
Yeah,
I mean, this needs polished up. Remember, a lot of our parts are sitting in the rafters here. I did a buyout in Latrobe, Pennsylvania with engines and parts, and I ended up with a lot of stuff. So this is kind of a dirty example, but this will cover up. You want to show them where this goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it goes like this. You use custom rivets or whatever you want. Put it on there, but see how you lose your glove box and everything?
Yeah, you do.
But then you can put everything where you want it.
Right. It gives it that racy type look. I think it is kind of cool.
You have to remove your pad though.
Oh yeah, definitely have to remove the dash pad, but it does give a racy looking thing. I mean, not for us with what we're doing.
I don't like them.
Yeah, but that one would need polished up, or you can paint them to match the car, but I think it's a nice little add-on mod.
Okay, so everybody loves custom seats, and you remember the ones that we did in Gracie. So, and we're putting custom ones in this one. So custom seats are always something that you can do to add a little flair to the inside of your Beetle to make it look different and cool. And I'll show you the ones that we're putting in Chaos. Okay, so we're putting in Scat Pro Car seats, and they are so soft and so comfortable. I swear these are my favorite seats now. So every Beetle we get, we're probably gonna put these in it. But they are like, they have memory foam. They're just so nice. And here is a short clip for you guys when I tried them out when we first put them together.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
Good, good. Okay, slide it back. So that's perfect. That's back all the way. I only have 2 bolts in the front. I was testing it out. So all the way up though, you can hit the pedal and everything with no problem.
No problem. And
they're comfortable. They really are, because you can make your own seat tracks or order the ones for it that will bolt to your existing tracks in the car. But we made these sit low and back further, especially if you have long legs like me. Now these are not bolted down yet, so oh, these are nice. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I really like these a lot. Now they're not bolted down. We're not finished yet.
right.
Good. You sit in it if you want. Yeah, they're comfy. They really are.
Super, super comfortable.
And then you can see how low you sit in them. They're actually very nice. They honestly are. They're very comfortable.
Yep.
So that's another nice mod, a definite addition.
I like them. And next we have rain gutters. I love rain gutters, even on newer vehicles. It's so nice to crack your window and not have rain coming in. So, look,
yep, those are
just
nice.
Like that. Now, obviously the windows aren't in, so it looks a little weird.
Right.
But make sure you buy good quality, or you will be sorry.
Yeah, if you can get like stainless steel, that's what those are.
So,
and you can still let the air in and out with your pop outs, but those especially if it's pouring down rain.
I love the way they look though.
Yeah, they look much better with the vent wing in.
It's getting stuck in that crack, but
those are nice.
I love them.
Great mod and great addition. That's very cheap. Just buy the stainless steel.
Yes. Okay, the next mod we have is a custom fiberglass console that they used a lot in the 70s and 80s, and they're really cool. Okay, so obviously they're custom. You got to cut them to fit and everything. So I just have the setup here so you can see, but you can put your radio there, your gauges, and paint it whatever color you want. But they look kind of cool when they're in.
Yeah.
Obviously you can't use the bamboo tray
right.
to do that. But
you're right. And it's neat. You can see the cutout there is for here. So we just can't set it up on there because it needs cut out on the tunnel, needs fabricated slightly, and then you slide it into place. But I like them because you can put gauges in or pretty much anything you want. So I think that's kind of a cool mod, but it's not what we would call an old school mod to a point.
Right. Another good mod is a custom shifter, and it enables you to have a shorter throw. And I can show you that in the car. Okay, now obviously I can't put it there, but if you were to put it there.
And that's nice because if you see the little circle on the shifter, that is a reverse lockout, so you can't bang reverse by accident. But Heather's right when she brought that up. They have a shorter throw on a lot of them. So a custom shifter is a very cheap mod.
I like the custom shifter.
Yeah, I think it looks nice. And you can take that black ball off of there,
yeah,
and of course put something else on if you want to. It just threads on.
See how it threads?
Yeah. That's a long thread.
3 hours later.
And honestly, then you can put something else on with the same dimensions, even a Hurst handle or something that you would like.
Right.
Now, this is a mod that a lot of people do, is a custom steering wheel. As you know, this is a stock steering wheel. I forget what year, 72 and back, I believe. I like these though, I really do. This one obviously needs cleaned up. A lot of people like using the 3-spoke with the holes in them, like you see here. And also, there's a lot of Grant wheels. There's so many different styles. I'll run like 3 photos real quick here. And you can see that so many of them are available. Remember, there's cutoff dates though for different splines and shafts, and I won't get into all that today. But custom steering wheel is a big thing, so that's a nice mod that won't break the bank book.
Okay, custom door panels. As we did in a previous video, I showed you how we did this one. They're very expensive to buy, and so that's why I showed you how to make them. It saves you a ton of money. But that's the one that we did in the video.
And that come out good. I think you did an excellent job on them.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it does save
and
money.
it just gives you a nice different look than what everybody else has.
Right, and they were doing that in the 60s and 70s, the diamond puff look.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think that was a great idea you had. I'm excited about using them.
Yep. Okay, another mod, dual mirrors. So they're great so you can see on both sides. This is a very bad example, but you see what I'm saying here? And you can also get custom ones. But
yeah,
I
dual
like
mirrors, they're a great addition. They really are.
I like them. And these ones, a lot of them don't like bend, but these ones do.
Yeah, that one's a Carnegie mirror.
Yeah, I like that.
So they're a little different. But yes, that's another great addition.
Right.
Now, if you remember in a previous video, I did the clutch pedal extender. I rebuilt the pedals, and obviously they're not hooked up yet, but you can see right there that little shaft. And what I did is I extended the clutch pedal over. And as you can see, that's for them wider feet. They are spaced much further apart, so that is a great, great mod that you probably would want to do. It makes for more comfort so your feet are not hitting together, and possibly a roller pedal makes a big, big difference.
Okay, next modification you can do to your car is custom wheels. Everybody loves custom wheels. Even on newer cars, people put custom wheels. Here is some custom wheels that you can get for Beetles. I'll show you. And we decided to stay more with the stock look. These are 5.5 inch. I like custom wheels, but just depending. But on the older cars, I don't know.
On the older ones, you like that classic look.
Yeah, I do. I like the classic look. So,
and those are 5.5 inch. We'll run them in the back for that fat, skinny look. Fat in the back, skinny in the front. So,
right. I like that look.
Yeah, custom wheels are a nice mod, and wheels can make or break a car. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. There's a big difference.
Absolutely. So, what do we have next? Stereos, Heather's favorite thing. Now, we can go down a big rabbit hole with this, and I won't do that to you and bore you folks.
Oh, why not?
Because we don't want to bore people.
Why? They like to be bored, don't you?
Don't start acting. This is a standard AM solid-state radio from the Volkswagen Beetle. And some of them will say blah punked, etc., etc. What you can do, and here's a couple of ideas. With the stock radio, you can pretty much look it up on YouTube. I may try this one day. It might make a good video. It's Bluetooth, because we even know you keep, a lot of stuff on your phone and or iPad where you can Bluetooth stuff to your stereo.
I like my USB sticks.
Yeah. Now, okay, since you brought that up, if you buy a single DIN unit like you see here, you can put that in the glove box, and then this is in your hole where it looks stock, from the 60s and 70s. But you can keep that hidden and use the USB stick, because you always get a big kick out of USB sticks. No commercials, put it in and let it rip. Retro Sound makes a nice stereo that does look older. It has a USB stick on it too.
But always remember, your your stereo isn't as good as your speakers. You
Yeah.
have to have good speakers.
You are right. I wouldn't have thought to brought that up.
It's
I
true.
I didn't even have it on a list. So
I'm just saying, like, you can have the best stereo in the world, but without good speakers, it's not gonna sound good.
I'm glad she brought that up because honestly, I didn't even think about that. It wasn't on my list.
Because I'm big into music in my vehicle. That's why I know that.
Well, I can hear you coming home from work like 2
Gotta
blocks
have
away.
That bass.
She works that bass out in her truck. So, and she got a cool truck. Check out the truck she got. She just bought that about 3 months ago, so she'll be modding that out too, but we're not going to get into that today, sorry. But yes, quality speakers. They make custom kick panels, which is another nice mod right here. And you can put like 5-inch coaxials in there. And then in the back, here is another sort of a mod that Heather thought up while we were at a flea teak store, and she'll show you right now.
Okay. So while at a flea teak, I found this vintage suitcase, and I thought it would be really cool to put 6x9 speakers in it for the back. So while it looks like a vintage suitcase back there, it's holding your speakers. It serves a purpose. For me, everything has to serve a purpose. But I will show you, if I can find one, I'll show you a picture here of what I'm talking about. Now, you can get any type of suitcase you want to do that in. Get a real old one if you can find one. They're expensive now.
Yeah, I think that one's from probably the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
And it's in good shape inside.
Wait, I didn't see it says Samsonite on here. It must have belonged to somebody named Samsonite.
Okay.
Isn't that cool though?
Yeah, that was a great idea.
So,
We'd seen quite a few people doing those, and Heather's like, we're doing it.
yeah.
So we'll show you the process when we go to do that, because Heather's going to have to help me.
Yep.
Oh no, this is going to be a long day of filming.
Oh, jeez.
Did I look at it funny? Okay, stay tuned tomorrow for another important film coming your way. All right, so another great addition is a tachometer, and the tachometer is a big help.
Sorry. I can't. Once you get me started, I can't stop.
I didn't do anything.
I know.
Okay.
Why? Idiot.
Okay. Another great addition is a tachometer, especially for you gearheads out there. This one's pretty cool. This actually came from a buyout I did in somebody's basement, and that's an old school one. I don't believe it works because it's already sitting at 1,000 RPM. I'll test it, but I don't think it works. But they make a lot of different tachometers, and it is great for adjusting your idle and shift points and things of that nature. But tachs are nice to have no matter what. So I think that's another great mod and another great addition.
Okay, next mod, beauty rings. I love the chrome. I know chrome doesn't get you home, but they look so pretty.
And it accents the car well.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have your standard hubcaps in the center and then the beauty rings, it just takes away from the edge of the wheel being just raw steel.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, and they're on your 77 that you got.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think beauty rings are a really great addition and another cheap mod.
Yep.
But again, buy the best that you can, stainless steel or triple plated chrome.
Exactly. Okay, the next mod would be chrome pieces for the bottom of your fenders, like you see here. And they could be a really nice addition as long as you buy good ones. Because a lot of the aftermarket ones don't fit,
No, they don't.
you know,
Those
or they look
ones-
crappy after a little while. It's because you buy poor quality.
And you're right. Those ones there, I won't say where they're from, but they were not high quality. I bought them and tried them on Gracie, and they looked nice, but they did not fit proper. They were the cheapest you could buy,
Yeah,
and I would not recommend doing that. But they are a great addition. You are right.
right. Okay, another good accent is chrome for your A-pillar. I know I have a chrome problem. I love chrome. Here's our old Harley. But these are really nice. They look pretty when you open a door. I'll show you right now. Okay, so it goes just like this on there. Don't that look pretty?
That actually looks really nice. Let me come around that side. Oh yeah, that'll look nice. It's probably hard to tell because of the paint right now, but I think that will look amazing.
Oh,
they
yeah,
really
absolutely.
look good. I love chrome.
Those are nice. Okay, since we're on the subject of chrome and we're in the same area, I will show you what a chrome threshold plate looks like on the car. Come on. Okay. This has a protective coating on it. That's why it looks a little funky.
Yeah, it's not all scratched up.
But that's how it looks on there.
That fits nice too.
It's nice. I like those. I love that chrome.
Okay, let me come around there. I want to look at that. Oh yeah. And truthfully, those are on your 77.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because the paint's crappy right now, but if the paint was nice and brilliant and crisp, that chrome would pop a lot more. All right. Now we are on to the front bumper, and there's a reason I'm showing this. This one needs cleaned up and polished good. I'll take care of that. Remember, a lot of this stuff is sitting around in the garage right now while I'm working. Mexican front bumper. I even bought brand new lights, and you put your lights in your front bumper. There's a reason I'm bringing this up. I think it's an excellent mod, but here's the nice thing about it. If you want to eliminate the turn signals off the top of your Beetle fenders, remember, you got some big holes to fill in though. If you do that, then those down here will be your turn signals and parking lights. But there's also a reason that I'm bringing this up. When you put these in there, if you decide to keep your turn signals on top, you can use these as running lights. So you have extra lighting on the front, which I think would look pretty cool, and you can put LEDs in them. So that's another thought for you.
That is a cool idea.
Yeah, I like it. I am gonna put this on. I was gonna do Nerf bars, which is another great mod, but Heather don't like them, so it's not happening. But I don't have Apparel on hand, so that is another mod to show you. There's Nerf bars, and I believe they're called T-bars, but I'm gonna show you both right now. And those are another nice mod, you know, if you're into that type of style look. Now, another nice mod is fog lights, or AKA driving lights. I happened to score a set out of another buyout in somebody's basement of old school ones, and yes, they work. The unique thing about them, and I'll show you up close right here. Yeah, that K. These came from Kmart.
That's
Actually,
so cool.
You used to be a supervisor at Kmart when she was a young kid.
Yep.
I'm going to put these on the bumper on Chaos, just for the nostalgical
I
look.
like them. Yeah, I think they're cool.
Well, Kmart used to have a Volkswagen section in our automotive department. Believe it or not, if you're an old timer like me, you'll remember that. But I like having fog lights just for the look of it. So that is another great mod and another great add-on. Especially if you go on eBay, you can find sets of these. They're not cheap though, of the old school fog lights. So I think that's pretty cool.
I like them. Yeah. Okay, so the next mod, I don't have one, but would be a roof rack. And the roof racks are really cool. You can buy a lot of different kinds. I've seen a lot of people with different types.
Yeah, they have wood panels in the center of some of them.
Yeah. And what I think is nice about them is you can use them just for show, or you can use them because you want to go camping and you want to put all your stuff up there.
I see people running them old Coca-Cola and Coleman coolers on
Yeah.
top. They're not cheap though,
Yeah.
them coolers.
Yeah, yeah. So even like suitcases or just whatever you need, but not only do they look cool, but they're functional.
Right. I'll show you a couple pictures right here. Yeah, they're cool. And that was one of Heather's stipulations. Chaos has to have a roof rack.
Absolutely.
Because we do travel to a lot of car shows, and that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now, getting into a little bit of an engine mod here, or add-ons, first would be a pulley change out. Now, the stock pulley, as you know, looks like this. And this is a degree pulley is what I call it. It has all the different degrees on it, and I'll show you a close-up photo. And that way it makes it easier to time. Especially when you're adjusting valves, it's easier to hit that 180 mark and spin it around. But timing marks on the pulley is a great addition. So that's a nice add-on. Another nice add-on would be a different style distributor. Now this is a mechanical distributor by MP, and this was on a stroker motor when I got it. You can also put an electronic ignition in, a Petronics, and then you don't have to mess around with points anymore. And I think it's a much smoother operation, although I choose to stick with points at this time. And if you notice the block-off plate here, another mod is going to an electric fuel pump. The electric fuel pumps are very efficient. It's a little less bullcrap to deal with, and they dial in very nice and easily. Also, if you want to add on a regulator and a gauge to adjust your fuel pressure to where it needs to be. So an upgrade of your distributor, and they sell some really nice setups like this, is a really, really good idea. So that's another one. Now, this is engine stuff here that we're getting into, but this is a nice addition to people who want to use it. This is a lightened chrome moly flywheel. It's lightened to 13 pound. Some are lightened to 12 pound. I went with this since it's a stroker motor, for a stronger flywheel. Now, being chrome moly, it did cost a little bit more, but the point being, you get what you pay for. Now, these are really nice compared to the stocks. However, the stock is, I believe, about 22 pounds. I can't remember now, somewhere around there. So the stock ones are better at certain points, but these will rev faster. But I believe the stock ones give you more torque. However, this is a nice add-on if you do want to put on a lightened flywheel for faster revs. All right, now the next mod is dual carburetors. Heather's favorite, because we did them to our 72. Now that was a stock motor, and you'll see a little video clip here. I think Heather or my son, did a little quick video of me pulling out. I didn't even know that was happening. But those were dual Weber 34s set up on a 1600cc with a lightened flywheel. And dual carbs make a big deal. Now you can go with the big ones. These are no names here, but these are 40 IDFs. You can buy them in Weber. You can buy MP, 40 HPMXs, and these are just Chinese knockoffs. But when you run dual 40s, it wakes it up real fast. They sell 44s, 48s, and another thing they sell, which I didn't even open them yet, is these are dual 34s. Now these are MP, so you can also buy MP. You can also buy Webers, and there's others out there. I didn't even open these yet. So you can, dual carburetors are a nice addition because you have got that fuel sitting right over the head spring right down inside. So that is another nice addition, is dual carburetors. Excellent. And next, a nice add-on. I call this add-ons because you're really not modding, is a crankcase breather system. As we know, the VW motors hold a lot of pressure, okay, which can cause leaks, oil leaks from excessive pressure. And I'm not going to get into the whole scientific terminology of it. However, this is a nice addition, is a crankcase breather system. My valve cover's already got the port on them like you see here. And then this box here will screw onto the firewall, and then the hoses. I'll be doing actually a really intense video putting this together pretty soon, actually. Crankcase breather, you want it. Even on your stock engines, if you can make it breathe better, you could have less oil leaks. So there's a nice add-on.
Nice.
You think?
I do.
All right, that's what matters. Now, as you know, I don't have a few things on hand as an exhaust system. This has big valve heads, so I'm going to go with the 1.5 inch exhaust. But where I'm going with this is they make many different exhaust systems. And it depends on what your sound is that you're looking for. They all have different sound. Be careful with some, because they will restrict, and you don't want that. And then you don't want too big of an exhaust with no baffles, because if you don't have enough horsepower, then guess what? You just lost a lot of power from no back pressure. But an exhaust is a really great upgrade. And another great add-on is really beneficial to the motor is a deep sump. And I'll show you one right here. A couple of things I didn't order yet, and I need to, but I gotta wait for that. A deep sump, you will bolt onto the top. We'll do a really nice video on that also. And you're adding 1.5 more quarts of oil to the 2.5 exist. So that would be 4 quarts of oil instead of 2.5, which your oil should maybe run a little bit cooler, but mostly helps on cornering, because if you're even a 1/2 quart low, you're down to 2 quarts of oil. You go around a corner, now the oil's going to one side a little. This is going to be full flowed, so I'll have an oil filter. There's another extra quart, which adds it to 4.5 quarts of oil. And then I'll add a cooler. But the point being, a deep sump can add on as long as you have clearance and your car is not too low. The deep sump can add a whole extra 1.5 quarts of oil into your system. And they even make bigger ones. But that is a really nice add-on. So I'm going to combine a few of the mods together here. This is a great mod. First of all is your drop spindles. So if you want to go ahead and drop your front end 2.5 inches, you can just change the spindles and not worry about the beam. As you can see, the spindle is offset higher, which lowers the car because the wheels sit up in further. So you're technically not throwing anything off. Okay, so it would be the same. Another thing is an adjustable beam. And here's a picture where you can see the adjusters. And I did a whole video on this adjustable beam. The adjustable beam is a really nice add-on because you can either raise the car high or make it really low. So that is really, really a nice addition. MP actually sells the full setup. As you could see, it actually came freight here. So, woo, MP exclusive.
Oh, ho, ho.
Look at
this, guys.
Let me bring the camera over.
Here we go. A 2-inch narrowed adjustable beam. Thank you, MP.
Yeah.
Thank you, Misty.
Very nice. Okay, we're going to get it out of the box. And that was a fun film we did. That is an adjustable beam with the drop spindles. Now, another great addition, and this is for safety reasons too, I'm going to show you right now. Now, I'm not going to drag the rotors out and everything. However, you know what these are. They are calipers. Actually nice because they're gold. And disc brakes, okay? Now I do have the whole setup to put on. These are actually really heavy. These are made by MP also. Disc brakes help you where you don't have to continually adjust, and you still have to adjust your rear brakes, okay? But most of your stopping power normally can be on the front end. But disc brakes is a great mod. It's probably one of the best mods you can do, and I even did a video on it, and I'll do another one. It's very easy to do, but when you have disc brakes, you have better stopping power. Your front end's light on these, but you still have better stopping power. You won't have the heat up and fade. Especially when it rains, it takes forever for the drum brakes to dry inside. This is a great mod.
Slade forgot one, the eyelash, well, I call them eyelash rings, to go on top of the headlights ring. You'll see one here. I think they look so cool, and make sure you buy good quality.
Yeah, those are stainless steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times they'll pit if not. So I think
it gives the Beetles a better personality.
Yeah, it does. It does give them personality. You remember the cat's eyes that you can put on them?
Yeah, those are cool.
We actually had those eyelashes and the cat's eyes combined on our blue 74.
Yep.
So yes, that's also another great addition. Thank you. I did forget about that.
Yep.
Okay, so that was a video on the new mods, or I should say existing mods. But if there's something that you have that I forgot, which is a high possibility, put it down in the comments. And don't forget to join the Facebook group, Slades VW Community. And my lovely assistant here, I thank you. You're a big help. Heather's a big help in these videos. Sometimes I need that extra help in the video. It just makes things a lot more fun.
Of course.
Anything else you need, throw into the comments below. As you see now, we're doing videos every Tuesday and Friday, is what they are. because I got to get this car done for the picnic in August. So I'm hoping that all works out. I'll do the best I can. But that was fun. It really was. I never realized how much stuff we already had on hand, and I still have to buy more. But the money goes fast. Trust me, it don't take long to add up. But we'll go ahead and we will see you Friday with another video. And Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, we will be on, and Heather will be on this time with me on a live chat.
Yep.
So we'll see you then.